Hello, Umut here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do another art journal. Here's my Jane Davenport canvas journal with its cover so I don't ruin the original design. And today I'm going to play with my Color Bloom sprays. I'm sort of in a spray mood these days, so I love playing with them. Here are the colors that I'm going to use. I'm going to play with tones of yellows and lime greens, light greens. So let's start playing. I protected my pages, putting some paper towels as well. And I am spraying some water before I spray my sprays. This helps to keep the sprays on top without soaking through. I'm starting with this Brimstone wings color, and you will see the colors I'm using on the screen while I'm using them. Also, you will find a list of supplies down below at the description area with online links that leads you to the shops. These Color Bloom sprays have a certain shimmer to them. They are not opaque, they have a little bit iridescence, which makes them really nice. So after I spray all three of my colors, I'm just closing the page to transfer all the color and let it cover all the page. And then I am going through with a towel, and I am checking my previous pages just in case I prevent some soaking through. This journal has thick mixed media pages, so I wouldn't expect for sprays to go through, but better safe than sorry. Last time I made a disaster on a couple of pages, so I'm just being careful here. And I see it goes a little bit to the other page from the spine, but I am just cleaning on time when it's wet, so it doesn't affect the other page. I'm going to dry this at this point, and I'm applying a little bit more to have a more dense and saturated color. And this time I'm not going to touch it with towel and dry it as it is, so that I keep this color. And here it is, the final look of my background. Such a happy page already with happy colors. Now I will do some background stamping. I'm bringing my Archival inks and some background stamps. I don't remember where I got this one, but this is from Kaisercraft. It has musical notes on it. So I will start with different tones of green. You can use whatever ink pads or whatever green colors that you have. It's just to create some interest on the background. As you see, this light one didn't work actually, so I'm looking for actually darker tones of green. So I brought one of my favorite things, stamps, and that color shows. Although it doesn't show very well in the camera maybe, but it's there. And now I'm going to use this floral design with another color of Archival ink. As I said, the supplies are down below, so don't worry, you will see all the colors that I am using. I will only stamp this around the edges of my pages. This way I'm sort of creating a border as well and giving a definition to my pages. I'm happy with this look. I think it looks quite nice with all the greens. Now I'm bringing some more interest for the focal point. This is a Martha Stewart sticker set with colorful flowers, and I am just going to see how it looks on this page, because I think these colors go very well and create a nice harmony and also contrast with the page, so I like it a lot. They are self-adhesive, so I'm just sticking on the page and seeing how it looks. You will see later that I changed my mind, but for now I was thinking I make these flowers the focal point. and I stick them all at the bottom of the page. Then I went through this Daphne's Diary magazine. It's an amazing magazine with a lot of things. She does crafting, cooking, traveling, so she writes all her experiences with beautiful images. She gives free papers. This is a UK magazine, but you can purchase it from everywhere, and there are links to subscribe or buy the magazine. It is in US as well, I know it, and it's sold everywhere, so I will put the links down below for you to see for yourself. You can see all the images you can actually use in art journals, your projects, everything. Look, it's so beautiful. And actually I realized this bird has similar colors to my page, so I'm not missing the opportunity to take this beautiful image and use it in my page. And also I have these butterflies at the back cover, so I'm going to take them too. Never miss a chance to use a butterfly. So I took these images. So far I will show you 3-4 butterflies, the bird, and it had these insert actually. It's a travel fun. It has some puzzles and stuff, and I realized there are pineapples here, so I decided I love these pineapples and I'm going to actually make them my focal point. I cut all of them watching TV. I know what you will tell me, how patient I am to deal with all those little pineapples, but I love them, so I have to cut them. I'm not giving up on my flowers as well, so I will carry them up, making little flower corners. And I want to do, since I have pineapples there, I checked how pineapples grow. So I learned that they grow on the ground with some bushes. They are not so tall. So I'm going to try to create the same kind of bushes where pineapples grow. So this will be my pineapple field. I took all the stems in my stash that has some bushes, some leaves that I can use, and I'm using my green inks to stamp all these leaves and bushes. I also brought my big brush pen from Faber-Castell to the rescue. It has a darker color and you can stamp with it. So I'm using another bush image to stamp, so that there is a crowd of bushes there. And I decided to draw this sort of leaves. I looked, Google says they are similar to this one where pineapples grow. So I don't have the image to stamp, so I'm drawing it myself. It's not such a difficult image, so I do it myself. Now it's time to stick my pineapples. I'm using a fine tip glue from Stamperia to stick all those images. I'm not using matte medium because I don't want to risk to move any color. Remember, we have color bloom sprays at the background, so they will move with water. That's why I'm using a normal glue. So here is my pineapple field, and on top the flowers I added the oranges as well, because you see in pineapple There is a hint of orange to give some shadowing, so it goes very well when I put the orange on top as well. It makes the page more cohesive, more united. And I am placing my bird as if it's standing on a pineapple there. And I will only use the green butterfly now. It will be too much to use the others. I'm going to do some shading around my pineapples to give some depth to the page and make them belong to the page actually. I'm also going around the bird as well, again to make it blend with the background. I am drawing a very thin line all around the edges with my again Faber-Castell big brush pen to give a little border. And I was not still satisfied with these musical notes not being very prominent. I realized this pen has a nice color visible, so I'm just stamping the musical notes with that as well. And as you see, I forgot to push the button of the camera when I was stamping the code, but it's not too late. I'm using two alphabet sets. One is Concord and Knight, sophisticated letters, and the other is my Davenport little alphabet set. To stamp happiness never goes out of style. I think it's such a happy page, so I couldn't have any other code. And I used green ink to stamp my code. I just use my white gel pen to give highlights to my pineapples and the bird, and I am splashing some white as well with my Ecoline white ink. And I am done with the page. I love it. It's such a happy page with all these bright happy colors and my pineapple field. I would never imagine in my life I would create a pineapple field in an art journal. I hope you like it. I enjoyed it massively. That's why I love creating art journals, because you never know where you will end up. It's very surprising. If you like my videos, don't forget to hit the like button down below or subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.